Okay, here I will just do a brief tutorial to show how to do this kind of effect on a geometry. So if that's on a FBX, you have to have a very detailed FBX. If not, it's not going to work. So here I'm just going to try to do this effect on a single plane. Okay, puff. So to do that, I will use let's go to a surface renderer. I don't like the feeling of the PBR, not bright enough. Okay, and let's use a 3D transform with a slide shift in position. Now, if I'm using a mask, so let's use a layer mask. All right, let's put that into a composition, and I will share this mask. But why do I share it? It's just okay in order to show the effect of the displacement, and also how my mask look like. Okay, so this is my mask. Let's put that in a square format. Okay, now let's put just a little gradient up, linear one, like this. Okay, so now you see I already have some kind of deformation here. So let's put the 3D transform a little bit higher, and let's augment the subdivision, the precision of my plane. Okay, now you see this kind of like stairs here. It's because my gradient is in 8-bit, so if I want to have a smooth displacement, I should put my composition here, not in 8-bit, but in at least 16-bit, and at best 32 bits. And then you see that now I have a nice gradient because I have enough black and white and gray values to do a nice displacement. So now on this composition here, let's add a little trick, which is a colorize function. This colorize we remain in bitone, and we use an advanced parameter which is a quantize, and which allow me to do steps. And here you see if I add steps like that into my my gradient, then I can do this kind of deformation. And then it's just a matter of how do I set up my 3D transform. And same thing, if you want to have only small line here to appear, well, in this case, let's just try to do that with Sobel, just to check. Okay. If Smode is not gonna crash, no. So Sobel show nothing. Let's put white edges, and let's change a little bit the threshold. Okay. Now I use the Sobel, and what does the Sobel do? Here, let's visualize. Okay, just in each time I get like a clear demarcation between two different values, it's going to put me a white line. So it's good to do tone effect, but to do this kind of effect, it's good as well. And so now I have this kind of slice or cut that maybe you wanted to achieve. Then here I have a very straight cut because if I look at my displacement texture here, the Sobel is straight lines. It does not have aliasing. So to settle that, let's add a little blur with like 1 or 2 pixels. Does that work or does that not work? No, it's frozen here. Okay. And here you see I put a blur, and so you can adjust your displacement map like this. Also a very convenient thing, this displacement map. Let's search for height map here. Okay, Smode height map. Let's put this one. Okay, and let's remove the Sobel. So now basically you saw how I did it. So here it's my map, my displacement map on the top here. And let's put a big 3D transform and remove the blur. So here you see that I have this kind of steps also like I had before, but right now my composition is in 16-bit, even 32 bits. But the issue is that my my texture here, my image, is a 8-bit image. I don't know if we can see that here somewhere. it's not written, I think. Let's check here in the information of the image. Int width. So here you see that my image here is in 8 bits. So if you do a displacement from an 8-bit encoded image like this one, what you can do is, in this case, use a Gaussian blur that I will put in 1 pixel. Okay, no, 1 pixel is here. Okay, let's augment the value a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, and then what this is going to do is going to use, here you see 32 bits. So my blur is in 32 bits. So this will just allow to do some more sampling, some more step, and to have a nice displacement even with a 8-bit map. Okay, that's all for today. Hope this has helped you. If any other question, do not hesitate to ask.